Hello everybody and welcome back to Dickie's Videos where no war game remains unplayed. Without further ado, I want to say something. I have managed to win my Field of Glory 2 Season 8 Division C Biblical Division with my Greeks. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody of all my opponents and also really enjoying the league. And this is my quick video on tips for division winners. I'm going to have a quick little just talk about my list and talk about what I do. I do have more private videos for my members and going into more depth about my other choices and this choice. So the tips for division winners: patience, terrain, outmaneuvering. That's it. Patience. Sometimes you can be too brash. Do the unexpected. So do the unexpected. Be patient. Use your terrain. Use your advantages. When playing my Greeks, I'm a heavy foot army. My army wants to sit there and grind against you because there's only a couple of the other nations in that have played this league that could cope with that. The Carthaginian player did very well. The other Greek nation, the Lydian nation, the Egyptians didn't do as well this league, but last time they beat me, so I've learnt to fight against the Egyptians, and that's engage them on a smaller front. Yeah, so patience. Remember, outmaneuver your enemy. Look at the terrain. Depending what army you have, use that advantage, use that rough terrain, use the rivers, use the buildings, use surprise. And I've got to say, I was quite good this league, reining it back a little bit with some of my impatience and being zealous by charging off into the front. Yeah, so I want to say thank you to Stockwell Pete, Slytherin, of course, for their sponsorship, I'm sure, but also the my opponents above. I've got to say, all my opponents brought something new to the list. Special mentions to Barry, Speedy, Excelsior, who played Carthaginians, who pulled up a massive good fight there, and Gamer CB, Mad Max, everybody above me, a big GG, because you guys you make the league and you make it enjoyable, and I learn something new every time. So just looking at my list quickly, so got Greeks. What's good about the Greeks? What isn't good? What isn't good? It's all good. I like the list, and I'm going to stick with it. If I can use it next time, I will use it next time. Maybe I'll get lucky again, maybe I won't, but it's all about the fun and enjoying the game, and everybody else enjoying it. Like I said, I played a little bit more competitively this matchup, and I nearly fumbled. So just have a quick look. We'll have a quick scout down. So of course, chariots. My chariots are there to harass you much as possible, and be a hindrance to your life in general. Love them. If the only downside, I wish they had some projectiles and light spears. Greek cavalry. It's what it says on the tin. It's there to counter light and anti-cavalry action and any flanking manoeuvres I can particularly pull. Coming down to my main stay infantry, which I feel is just brutal infantry. On a hill with a sub-general in a good defensive position, I can last a long time. These armoured, it's the quality, it's the armour, it's the offensive spearmen. The POAs there are huge. Really enjoy that unit. And superior, it's going to take unless you flank it, and I get really unlucky, it's going to take a long time to grind down. Coming down to the armoured hoplites, I am going to take all of these if I can, which I'd probably do, because they're just heavy foot and just amazing at sitting there, taking it. But unfortunately, they will get shot down eventually and ground down, but that is going to take a long time. Citizen hoplites, don't really favour them, unfortunately, because they're protected. I want the armour. I want the armour advantage, and it pays well in against other factions of similar or lesser quality. North African foot, I don't take them. I don't take them because I won't be going near rough terrain. Raw hoplites, yet again, a lesser quality. Unless I'm coming against a very numerous opponent, or I think I have to do it, I still won't take them. And then coming down just to the lights, just fantastic. I get loads of lights to do anti-light action, and of course wear the opponent down. So the positives are I'm armoured, heavy foot, offensive spearman. I can hold that line. That's my main purpose of any tips for the if you're playing the Digital League again. Hold that line. Have that mainstay line with your heavy troops defended, and then the rest will just happen if you get lucky or unlucky. The negatives, of course, of my army in this Digital League. Heavy foot is a negative in itself. I cannot go anywhere rough terrain. Rough terrain will be a negative for me here. So heavy foot, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because remember, some medium foot troops do take extra cohesion checks against heavy foot. I can't go near rough terrain. So there's been a few opponents that have used the rough terrain. The Carthaginian player, Excelsior, he bamboozled me with that rough terrain, and I put myself into a bad situation where I only just came out on top by the look of the warlord. I would say that's my new quote now. And also numbers. There's a lot of other armies out there, Speedy CM, and of course my Carthaginian player. They have numbers on me, and if you're able to outmaneuver and get on me really quickly, I can't react to it. But if you let me get into a good position where I feel I'm going to be sticking there, good job doing it. So there you go, the couple disadvantages of my list: numbers, heavy foot, which is good and bad, rough terrain. I've got enough pikes there and pike spears to defend against lots of cavalry, but also unfortunately not ranged cavalry, which Speedy CM played absolutely brilliantly. Okay, so there we go. Tips: patience, maneuver, read your opponent. That's all I've got to say, folks. And of course, thank you to everybody who was in this division, and hopefully we'll play next term. I mean, I'm going up a division, so we're going to see how well it goes next time, because I definitely will be doing Season 9. So, of course, thank you very much to everybody in the Field of Glory 2 forum, because you guys are brilliant. I just watch your messages all day long. Sometimes I have a good read of them. So there we go. A couple of tips, a couple of conversations about my army. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content, like the videos, just click that subscribe button and that like button. This is kind of my reaction video to the win. I'm really happy, and of course we'll see you on another Field of Glory 2 video or somewhere else. And bye bye, folks and ladies.